Toxic is in trouble. He was down to 22 health, down to 25 to get him up to 47, but the armor has been denied him for a little while. He finally finds that armor room, yellow armor that gives him a little bit of health, but look, or a little bit of armor, but look at Cooller over here with 172 health. He's got the mega health. He hasn't been giving that up since he decided to reclaim it. And you know, Toxic, he's got 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go, and he's got to get some good frags in here, because this is one of those things where Cooller, he's not going to want to give up anything, and especially not with that shaft coming in there just destroying him, going for that yellow armor.
Well, it is still possible. 7-3 is the score, down by 4. Toxic having a tough time. He's had some great shaft kills. There's a beautiful rocket, and Toxic falling to his death. That is going to be something that is going to weigh heavily on him as he enters into the final 6 minutes of this matchup. 5 frags separating these two after that death, which was so helpful, you know, helping Cooller out with the 4 there. Cooler's going to get another conversion frag, 8-2, with 5 minutes and 55 seconds as the Russian secured his victory here and gone undefeated at CPL Winter 2005. The question is yet to be answered, but it's looking like that may be the case.
It's in Cooler's favor right now, and he's feeling confident. He does see Toxic pick up that raised yellow armor, and before Toxic can even escape the room, he's going to get blasted out of the sky. 9th frag of the game for Cooller. And Toxic, you know, look at that beautiful shot going on there, and did he just blow himself up?
Yeah, no, he melted himself.
He got a little bit too close for comfort, that melee battle, and you know, Cooller was almost dead. Toxic melting himself, and unfortunately when he came back, even though he's reclaimed that frag, he's still looking at 7 frags, 5 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. And Cooller playing very, very confidently.
Yes, and it is going to be so hard for Toxic. You know, picking up that frag would have been great, and had he not lost 2 in this matchup, we'd be looking at about a 9-4 score. But that's the way the cards fall sometimes, and right now Toxic is having to deal with it. He's definitely not playing as if he's down and out. He knows that he still has some remote chance, and we've seen crazier things happen here before in the Quake arena, and you know, this could be one of those times. Toxic going to grab that 50 health on the ramps, the up and down ramps leading to the mega health, and that is going to help him out a lot. Jumps from the top, actually misses the jump, falls back down. Could have played in his favor. The raised YA is up. He's going to grab that. He's got 66 points out. The mega is up now, and if Toxic can grab this, he might have a nice last 4 minutes and 17 seconds. He does. Now, if he could get control of the yellows, this could be an interesting match and a finish.
Well, they're fighting over the yellow armor down there in the armor room, and he is going to do a lot of damage there. Gets in there with that shaft, but the damage that Cooler's thrown back at him is enough to end that run for him. Now, Cooller was down to just 8 health.
Yeah.
That's how close that battle across the map was. But, you know, Cooller, in some of these instances, I think he's just getting a little bit lucky with some of his shots. You know, it's so close. It's like one more cell. If one had gotten faster, if one had started shooting just seconds earlier, then Cooller might have been the one dead. So that's how, they're just so close. Their talent is so good, their aim is so good that, you know, sometimes it's just like flipping a coin to find out who's going to get that frag. 10-2 in favor of Cooller. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. Cooller with 94 health, 96 armor, bouncing around the rockets, and Toxic going to have to make a run for it through that portal. And Cooller considering jumping through. Nope, he's going to wait for that raised yellow armor to be picked up and continue to pin on the shaft. Both of them actually very even right now in health and armor. And we'll see if Toxic can chase down Cooller and claim the frag. They're both going for the same armor.
Oh, and if Toxic would have landed that rocket, he probably would have sent Cooller into the wall. Had a nice little setup there for a frag, but not going to happen. Cooller jumping over that ramp is going to grab another one, making it 11-2 now. 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Will the Russian take it away? I think that he's got this one in the bag. Undefeated throughout the winner's bracket and going up against Toxic for the second time. This time around, though, Galang was the map the first time around. This time, we've got Blip, and we're going to see Cooller get another one. And with 10 frag difference, I think that Toxic has no more hope left in his game.
No, he doesn't. And Cooller, you know, it's like his confidence has gone through the roof. Now he's just going to be like, yeah, these are easy frags. No problem. Not even going to have to think about it. Lining up the shaft. Here's another battle after Cooller has picked up the mega. And as soon as I say that, Toxic at least able to come back and pin that shaft on and get a frag in here. Looking to convert machine gun versus lightning gun. And it is 13-4. So Toxic going to end this game as strongly as he possibly can. The chances of him making back 9 frags in under 2 minutes on this particular map, I don't see it happening. But he will continue to play to the end, which we have to give him a lot of credit for doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like 100, 114 there for Cooller. He's going to just use Shaft defensively here in the Mega Health area. Hold on to that. He just keeps on racking up the frags. I expect the GGs to come out here any moment now. And, you know, Toxic did so well in this entire tournament. Second place, honestly, that's not a finish that you can be dissatisfied with. Because with the amount of impressive talent here, when it comes to just 1v1 duelers in general, and there it is, good games at 1 minute and 18 seconds. Toxic will acknowledge with a good game of his own, and it definitely was. We'll have to ask Cooller. We're going to have him up here on the stage for an interview next. But it will be interesting to find out how happy he was about having Blip as the map versus Galang, because I do know that that was a very, very difficult map for him to play yesterday. So some more rockets coming out there. Toxic will answer a few more. 7 to 15 might be the final score. Not as close as I think that the score actually shows. As Cooller dominated this map for a majority of the match.
Well, they continue to run around to end this one in style. They keep on fighting, and I gotta give them credit for doing so, because I love players who will stay till the end. Even though they know this one's done, they continue to just enjoy the map. We've got some more rocket and shaft damage going on as these guys battle next to that raised YA. Gonna throw some damage out, gonna throw a rocket back just as Cooller goes through that portal. And he says 16 to 8, 15 seconds left to go. And Cooller says it's good game. And, you know, I think they're both acknowledging the fact that this has been a good game between them. And a 5 seconds, final seconds countdown. One more frag. Cooller down to 3 health. Pulls out the final score of the game, and Cooller wins it 16 to 8. He is the champion here at the Verizon Quake4 Tournament CPL Winter 2005.
All right. For the Verizon Quake4 Tournament, 3rd place. I can read it off the chat, I imagine. This is 3rd place, Magnus Fox Olsen. Congratulations. It's an excellent Viking name, Magnus Olsen. Very good. Awesome. And second place, Quake4. I've watched these matches. That was awesome. Is it Johan?
Yeah.
Johan, Toxic, Quick. There we are. Mitch, why don't you do the honors on the first? Okay. He says the tune, okay. All right. And first place, the Verizon Quake4 Tournament, Anton, this was a great triple match. Anton, Cooller, Zinkoff. Thank you very much. There we go.
All right, it's playing Quake4.net with Toxic here. Just played the last match of the day here, and we're gonna. How'd it go?
I think it did go well, but this time he was the better player. I did a nice game on Lost Fleet and a pretty okay game at Frantic, but I'm quite disappointed that I lost the Frantic, because that's one of my favorite maps.
Since this was the first Quake4 tournament, how do you think it went?
I'm very happy with my results today. Yeah.
What kind of training did you do to get in when you got into this?
I played like 15 maps each day. Sometimes I did play more, but I would say 15 maps each day.
Do you think it was, it was the maps you played? Were you not good on those maps? Did you like those maps?
I think he did time the items better than me. Yeah, he had a nice run.
Are you planning on playing in any more tournaments later this year? Are you planning on being on the World Tour this year?
Yeah, I'm thinking about playing all the World Tour stops.
What other stops have you been playing? What other leagues have you been playing other than this?
Clan base, yeah, in TDM and Duel. So yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you very much for joining us.